The Michaels family lived on a small farm in Canada, just a couple hundred yards north of the boundary that we left to go. Now, small family. Mrs. Michaels, her son, daughter-in-law, and the 3 grandchildren. Good life, but hard life. And their farm was the subject of dispute between the 2 countries. Exactly where was the real boundary between the U.S. and Canada? Now, one day, her son comes running in with an envelope. Mom! They finally settled the dispute. We really live in the United States, not in Canada. But they asked us, do we still want to stay in Canada or be part of the U.S.? She looks at her son and says, get hold of them now. Don't wait. We want to move. We want to be part of the U.S. Why? She said, I just can't take another one of those cold Canadian winters. Now, when we think of climate, we tend to think of weather. But it's also the environment in which we operate. Our club climate. And do we have a good climate to progress in Toastmasters, to really hone our skills? Now, to me, there are 2 parts. There's the physical environment, and this, I have to admit, is an interesting physical environment for Toastmasters. Nice room, a little bit warm in the summer, but you've got a good, solid eating area where you have quiet and nice temperature. So you have a good physical environment. But how about the environment of attitude? That's 3 parts to me. The attitude of the members toward their club and toward Toastmasters. The attitude that we have toward our new guests. And then the attitude that we have to our members that are working hard to, really hone their skills as Toastmasters. Now, to me, it's imperative that we focus on all 3 of those aspects of Toastmasters. So let's take them one at a time. As a club and as members, are you here early? There's always things that change. People that can't quite make their goals, last minute changes. Something happens to the car, the child gets sick. But if we're here early, we can adjust. So that's a big part of supporting the club. Are we flexible? Do we help each other out in the club? It looks to me as this club has that thing. When I came here, there were a few people early. Yes, some people came in late, but we understand personal issues, particularly in the summer. Things change. So you've got that one. Let's take a look at the second one. We've got a new guest. Now, Terry, I believe you were welcome.
Yes.
That's good. Somebody needs to close the sale at some point with Terry. Maybe it's not the first meeting. Let her get adjusted. But tell her what Toastmasters can do for her. Toastmasters, Terry, is not just public speaking. It's also leadership. It's also helping out in the community. It's a very active and supportive group. And what's most important that you understand is that Toastmasters for Ron and his needs, Toastmasters for David and his needs, might be different than Toastmasters for your needs. Someone will work with you to understand what you want from Toastmasters and help you achieve those goals. As VP of Ed over at Toastmasters at PVC, we have new members. We always have a club orientation within 2 weeks for members joining at Starbucks. We sit back, we relax, we talk about goals and what can be done in Toastmasters, and then try to understand what people need. That's, I think, the unique and the very valuable aspect of Toastmasters is that we do adjust our programs to meet what every person needs. Look around this room. There are different people here. They all have different needs. We have to be flexible. Let's take the third thing. And that's the attitude of the club towards the members and helping you meet their goals. Now, one of the things as area governor, I get a lot of pressure to push clubs to be distinguished. Now, that's a very key term in this instance. There are ways to become a distinguished club. Getting the right membership, getting the right number of people to reach competent communicators at the first level, to advance communication skills, to advance leadership skills. I may get in trouble with my management because I think it's totally wrong. To me, if I can help you improve the individual member's skills so that Ron moves up a level and improves his skills, so that Carol, you're fairly new, so that you can get your goals achieved, then Distinguished Club comes naturally. It's not playing the game and getting the points. It's helping the individual members to grow and achieve their own individual goals. If we do that, if we take care to watch how people are reacting to Toastmasters, how they're learning, and how they're growing, then the other achievements will come naturally, and we don't have to force them. But I still will get pressure. I understand that. I have to give a report, by the way, after this meeting. And I have to go through every single thing about those points and how you're achieving them. And I tend to say, don't plan yet. Beginning of the year, we'll see how we do. But I'll be there to support you. In fact, one of the things, Mary Ann, I intend to do is be here about what's fun, to help you in whatever ways you need, to determine how I can help David and Larry and Carol and everyone else to determine and reach their own goals. So there are three aspects of a good club plan. The attitude that we as members have toward our club, the attitude that we have to new members and helping them to understand there is something here for them, and the attitude of the club toward the members to help continue to achieve their own goals. As I said, I'll be back here about once a month. And what I'm looking for is, in a sense for the climate, a weather report. How are you doing? What do you need? Is the climate good? What do you need to improve? And how can we, the Toastmasters, help you achieve those goals?